After the Highlands and then Port Wentworth, I went to Pooler and then downtown Savannah. We are here in Pooler, testing Pooler City Water, and the name of the company is Pooler Utility Company, so it is indeed Pooler City Water. And what kind of water do you think you have?
Hardish.
Okay, have you tested it before?
Yes.
And it was hard with other strips, so let's find out. Okay, dip for 1 second. Hey, it's brown.
Yeah, boom, fast.
But is it 3 or 7? It's 7. Okay, we're gonna test. This is actually Pooler City water, the same one we just tested, but with a water softener. It should end up being green.
Yeah. But I don't think they
wouldn't get it serious. Okay, hold on. Hold on, look, she's doing a test.
Well, it's
I don't
green.
want to scare them out of it either, you know.
It's definitely green. We just tested Smart Water. I didn't video it, but it turned out to be number 3. And we read the label, and it has calcium and magnesium added to it, which makes sense. So there are minerals in Smart Water. We're going to find out if this water also has minerals, is hard or soft. And, okay, dip it for 1 second. Shake the excess. Lay it flat.
Oh, look how green it is.
Yeah, it's number 1.5. Very interesting. So now we know that these test strips do work because we're finally getting something other than brown. That's so exciting. Thank you, Nadi.
Oh, yeah, no, thanks. I heard something right now.
So we found that houses with water softeners predictably tested 1.5. They had soft water. Distilled water was also 1.5, so that indicates that minerals have been siphoned out. That is what distilled water is. And Smart Water has minerals actually taken out and then added back in, so that tested hard water. We are in the neighborhood called Berwick in Savannah, but we are not testing Savannah City Water. It is Consolidated Utilities Company. For 1 second, shake. Well, it's definitely hard because it's brown already. The question is how hard. It looks like a 7. Okay, this is a little overview of what we've seen so far. Most of the cities have been a 7, moderately hard, but a few of them, like Port Wentworth, have been a 3, and some places in Savannah are softer than the Hinesville City water. The Little Wissy City actually turned out much harder, and 2 out of 4 of the places in Richmond Hill were harder. We're at 15. Okay, we're on Hunter, and this is the first water test ever done. No, well, the test says hard.
Oh.
It's brown.
I never had any troubles.
That's good. Well, it's not very hard. Another test on Hunter on Kiowa Ave. It looks like it's a 7, which is what we've been getting for everybody. For the other person on Hunter. Yep. Looks like a 7 to you. We are in Bent Oaks, and the water company is Savannah Utility. So this is going to be the same as up in the Highlands. Well, no, maybe it's a different water company. It's Savannah City Water, but it could be a different. So we're going to find out. Do you think it's hard? Mm-hmm. Okay. 1 second. And she's tested before, and it was hard. So, yes, it's definitely hard because it's brown. But I think you're only a number 3. You're only a 3, you're not a 7.
Yay.
Does it look like a 3 to you? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, most of the other cities have been 7s. Yours is testing the same as the Highlands.
Okay.
So it could be a different company, it just happens to be the same water hardness. Okay, this is a summary of the water testing that we did. I kind of put them in order with the softest ones up here. The softest ones were water softeners. I put these 2 together because these 2 are neighbors, but this one has a water softener, so you can tell the difference. But Overall, everything was very predictable. All the city waters were varying degrees of hardness. Some were a little less hard than others, and all of the wells were very hard. The only interesting things were that the Littlewissy city water looked like a 7 when we did the test, but now it is the same color as all the wells in Littlewissy. And also in Richmond Hill, there appears to be 2 different shades. They all looked like a 7 when we did them, pretty much. But now a couple of them look more yellow. Kind of weird. But Fort Stewart and Hunter were both unmistakably 7s, and all of all of Hinesville was a 7. Savannah and Port Wentworth, I was getting more of a 3, so slightly less hard than what we have out here. But I think the test was worth doing. I definitely learned a lot from doing this, and now we know what the water is like all over the Lowcountry.